Welcome to my channel. This video is part of the Shadowing Our Love for Christmas playlist. And I will tell you a little bit more about that after the first project.
This video comes to you from breezy Ontario, Canada, instead of sunny Florida. But I did craft during my Canada visit. I managed to jam a few supplies into my luggage, and they barely fit. I tried to choose things that could go flat. But on my second day here, I did some shopping at Dollarama and got some really pretty glittery things and some random things that I thought I could make into shadow boxes, which is the theme for this whole video. So I'm going to show you what I came up with, starting with project number 1, reindeer on a buffalo check box. These are just the few supplies that I used for this project. It's really quite simple. This Noel sign looks great front and back. I like that they didn't put like a cover on the back so you could see the fabric, which was perfect for what I wanted to use it for. Got that cute little reindeer, kind of has a vintage vibe going. And I'm just going to rough it up and add some rustic to it. I did get the sandpaper at Dollarama also, but this is literally half a sheet. It's huge. So I roughed up the feet, the nose, the antlers. And to prepare the box, really all I needed to do was take off that price sticker. This bow comes from my ornaments video a few weeks ago, and it actually matches perfectly. So I'm just going to make a little swag to go underneath it, so make it pop a little bit more and not blend into the background there. I was going to use these little white berries as kind of like falling snow, but I decided not to. I wanted the buffalo plaid to be the star of the show, more or less. And I did choose to put a few of those white berries on the bottom, like the reindeer would be standing on some snow. So I'm just creating the swag here, doing a dry fit, checking how it looks. And I had every intention of filming the gluing process, but then this happened. Apparently happens once a year, and it happened while I was attempting to create this video. So my camera shut down, and we missed a few minutes of recording. So I'm just going to show you real quick where I hot glued the reindeer to the box, and I hot glued that embellishment on top, and I will give you a better look during the final reveal.
Jumping in with a little bit more information about the playlist. It's hosted every month by Kate at So Kate. Her guest host this month is Marla from Chic Show DIY. The theme for this month is Shadowing Our Love for Christmas. So we had the option of creating shadow boxes or using a Christmas painting. I opted to do 3 shadow boxes, so I hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Project number 2, Noel with stars. So I got this red and green deckable art acrylic paint, this weird little junk food paint set, and I set the paint from that aside. And I used different bells than the bells that you see there. So I started off by sanding the inside because there were outlines for the junk food, but it didn't seem like it was raised, so I didn't really sand it very much, which In retrospect, I probably should have, because the outlines did show through after being painted. But there was enough going on that it wasn't like super noticeable. I started by painting the frame of the box in red. And I did the top, the sides, and the little inside part there. And I just went really slow for that part. Then I grabbed the green, that's hunter green and Christmas red. And I just painted the whole inside. I gave it 2 coats, and I wanted to see what would happen to the star cutouts. It's actually the star cutouts that made me buy it, because like junk food paint with stars, okay. But I saw Christmas. So the nice thing about the acrylic paint is it didn't glob up in the cutouts. So I was able to go ahead and do the idea that I had in my head. First, I'm going to go ahead and paint the Noel letters in white. I just wanted them to stand out. And then here you see me deciding what to put behind the stars. I was going to do white, like white paper or a white from a placemat, but I had enough scraps of this pretty shiny gold ribbon to put behind all the stars. I'm so happy I packed that one little gold ribbon. I was able to do so much with it. And you just see me circling each star and putting a little scrap of ribbon behind it. I do that for all the stars. And I'm super happy with how it looks. I'm doing the dry fit with the letters there because I wanted it to balance the swag I'm creating. And I wanted to make sure that looked okay. And it did. So I'll go ahead and hot glue the letters down. And I really like these letters. There's lots left over that I'll be bringing home. So now time to create the swag. I took these gold berries out of one of the little packets of decorations I got. And they come with that little leaf in the back, so it's perfect. Now the red bells here are from a door hanger. I think it was a door hanger. And I cut those 2 bells off because I like the length of the rope that was with it, and I like how they hung one above the other. And I brought that ribbon with me, and I'm just creating a bow the usual way with the awareness shape, cinch in the middle, wrap something around the middle, and I believe I wrapped a scrap of fabric around the middle there. Tied it nice and tight, and then went ahead and glued everything. I glued the gold berries and leaves. Then I brought the rope around into the back so there wasn't a whole lot of glue in that one spot. Already loving how it looks here, but I'm going to pop the bow right in the middle section there. And I didn't dovetail that ribbon because there really wasn't room to do it. I'll give you a better look at the final reveal. Project number 3, Gold Bird Cover. For this shadow box, I'm actually using a real box. It's cardboard, but we're going to zhuzh it up. And I have those pretty glittery gold birds.
And that really cool rustic wood wall stickers. I start by painting the whole inside of the box in green, because that's going to be like a nesting box for one of the birds. I really like this glittery leaves, but it's a little bit too glittery. So I painted it that hunter green. And also off camera, I did tap some white paint on it as well. Just tone it down a little bit. This wall sticker did like one sticker to the whole box. I just laid the sticker down and made a little cut with my scissors, and then folded it over and cut the rest of it. I pressed it down, and then I came in with my sandpaper. Sandpaper did one of two things. It made a crease so I could pull off the excess, but it also rubbed the sticker down into the cardboard. So either way, it looked good. And I did all the sides and the bottom because it's going to be on its side. So I wanted everything to be covered. I trimmed off the glittery leaf after I was done with the box. And I brought some of this white pip berry. And what I did is I used the wire in it to form the leaf into a circle shape to make like a little nest for the bird. And I just used that pip berry like wire, but the white knit also matched with the white paint. I put a couple little bits of greenery in there as well. And sadly, I had to cut off the long feathers on the bird so she would fit inside the box. However, the next bird gets to keep its feathers, and he's going to sit on top of the box, sort of like he's keeping guard. I bought those gold and silver bells. I threaded them onto a little piece of ornament hanger string there. And I put a dab of hot glue in between them so they would like hang opposite each other. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm putting the hot glue on the right corner there, and what I did is I took a piece of greenery and kind of bent it at the top so I could glue it and it would hang down. That's kind of like half a swag, I guess. That's going to be the base for the bells and the bow. And the bow I'm making with that gold bow that I cut apart and used the scraps. Actually cut the ribbon from the bow in half and made a little loop there. And then I cut the tails in half and cut them long because I wasn't sure how long I wanted them on the box here. So I go ahead and glue the whole thing on. And that's just to balance everything out. And you'll get a better look during the final reveal.